And now, to keep to our schedule, I'll handle straight over to our next speaker.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Yue Liu. I'm from University of Guadeloupe, and today I will present our work named ACLI, Designing Mobile Augmented Reality Neurofeedback Training Games for Children with Autism Spectrum Disorder. So Autism Spectrum Disorder is a neurodevelopmental disorder that significantly impacts children with their social and communication skills. So globally, it is around 1 out of 100 children are affected by autism, according to the recent data. And also, it gets more and more attention from the website search, according to our keynote speaker showed us this morning. So I will start to incorporate a technique called neurofeedback training, which is one of the most recent established training schemes to improve children's social attention skills. And basically, it captures the EEG data, the brain activities, and provide real-time feedback for the desired brain activities. So more specifically saying, it captures the mu rhythms and translate them into social attention performance and to adjust the social interaction theme accordingly. And this closed loop to reinforce children's social attention skills. So however, while neurofeedback training are widely explored in laboratories, there are problems existing, prevent the family with autistic children to accessing and affording such type of intervention. So firstly, most of the NFT systems are only available through the clinics, which means it can be expensive, immobile, and hard to scale to benefit more families with autistic children. So we leverage the opportunity presented in the portable EEG headband and the mobile devices to build an accessible system for the autistic children. And another challenge in NFT is that it requires elaborate design feedback that is effective and also enjoyable for autistic children. But currently, there are lack of practice-oriented framework to guide the feedback design, specifically tailored for autistic children. So we seek insights from 4 domain experts, both in ASD and NFT, and we propose such a multi-level feedback framework specifically for autistic children. And our focus was on enhancing the social attention skills through the effective and engaging feedback mechanisms. And lastly, it is also important to recognize that autistic children, they have their personal interest, abilities, and preference. So sufficient customization is required to keep the children motivated and engaged in the game. So we use AR to blend the virtual and physical world together and also bring in their personalized object into the game to provide the children with a more connected feeling with the game. And over 10 months, we co-designed ACLI with our experts. So ACLI consists of 3 main components: a headband to collect the EEG data from children, and a tablet to display the real-time feedback according to children's performance, and a computer for the data processing and monitoring by the caregiver. So the headband accesses children's performance through a social attention index, which means a higher index means a better performance of the children. So children need to go through 4 phases to complete a full training session with ACLI. First, they are empowered to personalize their experience by coloring a character sheet, which will be transformed into a 3D in-game character by the system. And then they will be introduced to the game stories and mechanism. And meanwhile, we collect their EEG data for our adaptive threshold setting, which to make sure the game difficulty is specific, tailored for each child's ability. And during the training phase, children get to dive into more in the game by focusing on the social interactions and the task of collecting the eggs. And Ugly will perform and give dynamic feedback, such as the game element, like the bird, the actions, or the music, also the facial expressions. They all adapt to children's performance. So wrap up in the conclusion phase, and children will receive a report on their performance, which will highlight their achievement during the training phase. So we formulated a 4-level feedback framework based on prior experience of designing NFT games and also the rich insight we gathered from the experts during the co-design process. So actually using this 4-level feedback framework to adjust the game element as feedback to engage children in the game and also promote the training. So we have immediate storytelling, progress, and also reinforced feedback in this framework. Please refer to our paper for more specific definition and application of this framework. For the evaluation, we conducted a field study and a deployment study to gain a comprehensive understanding of how Ugly performs in a real-world setting and also how it supports in autistic children. So we recruit 5 preschool children with autism and their caregiver to participate at an education center, and we gain insights about how the customization, the AR, the feedback impacts the user experience in Ugly. And in the deployment study, we invited one child with his caregiver to participate in an extended trial lasting 3 weeks, and we examined how this proposed feature are impacted on children's improvement over a long-term period. So overall, Ugly was well received by all the participants, and in terms of the adaptive thresholding setting, it helps children engage in the game and being neither too easy or too hard for them to achieve a higher performance. And this is important because all the children with different level of social attention ability can be supported in Ugly. And we also analyzed the social attention index from P1 over 3 weeks. This figure shows an upward trend over sessions. Yeah, more detailed discussion, please. We can find it in our paper. And we also derived several implications that could guide the future design of NFT games for social attention skills for autistic children. So please visit our poster at the exit of the room, and we can talk it later and learn more. And thank you.
Thank you very much again for a very fine talk and keeping to time. If you want to stay up here, if we have one question and the next speaker, do we have a question from anyone? Thank you. Great. Oh, 2. You can save it for the panel.
Okay. Thanks for the great talk. You've shown that there is an improvement